Hello everybody, look at this wonderful panoramic view with a fine castle, and we're at the BRE event here on Bannerlord. They've been kind enough to invite me along to observe what is basically a massive slaughter. So if that's the kind of thing that blows your skirt up, keep watching. Now, we are just checking out the area. Now you're probably wondering, where is everybody? Well, we're going to see them shortly, but we're just checking out so you can see the keep and the various defensive positions of the keep. Find towers for defending the village built around it, very much into the hill. Very nice. Now here are some of the troops here from Aris is from IPL is Aris. Now leading the king himself, there's Volv from IPL. Look at that fine helmet. Complete with, you know, hazard warning stripes on the visor. Doesn't he look sexy? And his cavalrymen are all there behind him. Leon from VSC. Killian. Yuri as well. And his corpse. So those guys are all setting up. Let's go and see what else we can find. Aha! So, foot troopers. Wow, look at these guys. Look how... Oh my goodness, look at all this lot. Here from VD. There's Moosh. And Batmeester. Great name. Led by their leader. There's Ellis. And coming in behind, or coming here ahead of. More VSC. There's Luca. Now, who's the flag holder? There's Termito. And up the front, there's Timu, Lord Extraordinaire, complete with fine beard. So these guys are going to be getting into a position to essentially do over the enemy in the most technical sense of the term. Now, there's a good chance that they're going to be making a push towards the centre here, or maybe they're going to be defending. It's difficult to say. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I would say, based on this, that they're looking, and the fact that the doors are open, good chance they're looking to defend. We'll wait and see. Oh, look at this. Signs of habitation. And look at them. Look at the way that they're just disappearing in here. What's in here? Let's cram in. Oh, God, it's very cramped in here. Oh, goodness me. Oh, hello. There's a lot going on down there. Oh, goodness me. Getting stuck on the architecture. All these guys making their way through. It's a maze. It's a veritable maze in here. Follow the guy in front of you. Keep walking. We're following Mickey here from the SVCI. Him and his fellow cake tin heads. Find swords on the back there. Nice shields. And there's a queue. There's a blockage. Oh, you can hear the rumble of the horsemen. God, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Just to watch them here. All pile their way through. Oh, somebody's been murdered. It's possible he fell to his death. Or got lost. But here we are. Look at this. Lining up. I swear they went in there and then loads of... Oh my goodness. It's like a clown car. You press a button and loads just boing straight out of it. And there's Inghalter from VLND with Faked and Robleton. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Yep, it's all kicking. Yeah, it's most definitely kicking off here. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I've heard of a sheer wall, but that is kind of ridiculous. And they're moving over on the right-hand side to try and outflank them, but numbers are flowing quite significantly through the defensive position. We've got some more troops outside as well. But the murdering continues in the main square. Here, there's flag holder. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get murdered, and there we go. So they're going to be looking to sort of capture points if they possibly can. But look at this. Shield wall versus shield wall. And they're literally blocking the way through so that they can't come through. That's a nice tactic by these fine fellows from Omi. There's AM Seeger. Oh, there's Vendrick from BRE. And also Mayor Kin. Goodness me, look at this. The kill feed is going bananas. Look at this. This is incredible. This is the kind of stuff you want to see on Bannerlord. It's just insane. God, can you imagine the amount of work the server's doing? And there's a bit of chat as well going on. Oh, goodness me, look at all this. And there's murder occurring in the hallways, in the arches. And still they hold them back. They still try and hold them back. KOH as Meska. Looking for an opportunity to have a quick stab and a grab. But they're doing a good job. But look at this. Look at this. Look how they're slowly pushing them backwards. You can see that. Look at that. Just the force of their push. They're just pushing them backwards. Pushing them backwards. Trying to break a hole in the wall to make their way through and just to essentially murder as many. And that's what they've done. They now break and spread out as the murdering continues and the kill feed goes absolutely bananas. Look at this. This is amazing. Every single thing, every single person you see on this battle is a person. All sitting at their computer, fighting for their life. Or fighting for somebody else's life. Or to deprive him of that life. Oh, good, like that. And there's a horse in there as well, because why not? There's Beetle from the KOH, the 9HG, and they're literally setting the shield wall up again. Trying to block the archway, the primary entrance way, to one of the flag points. Oh, goodness me. And now you can see them regrouping, getting reinforcements, and getting ready to move up. The day's not over yet. Here we go. Reinforcements have arrived. They're pushing the shield wall under the arches. Under the archway, the main archway. Yeah, horse. Yeah, he's going to go really well in there. Who takes a horse to a fight like this? I mean, really. It's just a way of forcing his way through, I guess. Which he has done, but he, didn't do him much good as he got murdered on the other side. But now they've broken through into the main courtyard. The one-on-one battles continue. SKZ from VD there. Getting some assistance from teammates. Who's the man who's holding them all back? Who is holding them all back? Oh, and he's failed. That was Lambert, I think it was. Couldn't hold them off forever. Another brave fighter. Cammy Wobo Hobo. Look at that name. He's got the mace out. And he's going in for it. And he's blood splattered at the moment. He's working with his teammates. And there we go. Wow. Okay. That was over fast. So we're on to the next round. And here's some nightmare fuel for you. Oh, yes. The forces looking to attack. Or possibly not. That was over quickly. You'll see them all spawn in shortly. Ready to go, obviously. Bit of camping to go. Cook a bit of mutton. Bit of hare, maybe. And boing. Out of nothing, loads of people up here. And they're all getting sorted into their various regiments. There you go, Omi getting set up. And other members here of BRE. Look at that helmet. Wow. He's a very determined look on that man's face. And they're all moving out. More BRE as well. And there. Hubo de Gascon. Or Gascony. Look at him. Look at that helmet. Fine gold inlaid. He is the king. Oh dear. Medium seems to have lost his friends. More soldiers moving out. Like sergeants or something similar. Fine shields on the back from BRE as well. There's Yordle with a massive mace. That's going to be really, really fun for him. Yeah, absolutely. So, they make their way to the castle. No kidding. And here they go. They still haven't built a front door. I'm really surprised at the castle maker. You know, all these high walls to defend against enemies, and they don't even build a front door. That's just poor castle making. Call me old-fashioned, but anyway. Well, precisely. Now, as we look around the map, it seems to all be underground in this section. So all dug under the castle, into the side. So we make our way up the stairs. Along the battlements. And out onto the escarpments, I think you call them. Here. Find defensive positions. There's cavalry. Look at this. Archers raining death and destruction. Or at least ready to. Onto the nearby horses. Oh, look at this. The arrows that come flying past them. Oh, look at that. Amazing to see. Look at that sky as well. The god rays. Oh, looks so good. And everyone's buggered off. So let's go and see what's going on. Oh dear. So they're capturing points already. The cavalry under Hubold is getting ready for a charge in. Archers looking to try and stop them. Oh goodness me. Yeah, you weren't going to have a good day trying to stop that lot. That juggernaut of cavalry. At the same time as the footmen get in there. And you can see lance work still being done. But cavalrymen may not last very long. As they move out here onto the far right walls. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. Not a lot of space to maneuver, but you know. Wow. Look at that kill feed. And it's mad because you can just get lost in the individual battles that you're having with other people. And it's very easy to get surprised by somebody else. Look at this. The main courtyard. It's where all the fighting is occurring. You've still got gentlemen who have picked up some spears to try and deal with the horses. Long range stabbing occurring here. Luke German from ARGD. Oh, the late Luke German. As the massacring continues. And these guys now starting to be pushed back slightly. Deathert, or Durthert, the late Durthert, brutally murdered. And the rest of them cleared out. Look at this, they make their way through. Gaps between buildings. Oh, pardon me. Royaume de Bretagne versus the Coalition. So it's BRE versus everyone. So now, you can see them starting to set up a shield wall. Although they're shield walling against people that are all in the building. And it's kind of hard to get the camera in there because there's so many damn buggers in there. Oh, look at him. Mallory de Bruxelles. Or Musil. Look at that. Teutonic Knight. Very nice look it is too. So they're going to be capturing that point. And there you have it. So now it's 1-1. Coalition versus BRE. So we're just sitting here. And the snow, enjoying the fresh air. Admiring the view. And waiting for loads of massive amounts of soldiers to walk past us. Here they are. Oh, bit of lag. Oh, bit of lag. Oh, there we go. Server's probably having a bit of a problem there. Oh, rubber banding. Goodness me, look at this. But think about what the server's trying to do. Goodness. Look at this. Who are the tail end Charlies? Step more over here as well. There's Palcat. Still the rubber banding continues. Server's probably having a problem, but they're not live at the moment, they said. So they may need to restart the server to facilitate better operation. Get over this rubber banding. Maybe the network's being overutilized or something, or it's just, you know, the server needs to be restarted every now and then. Oh dear, a couple of suicides. These fine fellows. Timu. And the fine fellows. Dragon, gosh mate. Samatko. Rebellious. Gettberg. Thomas Imac. Noob Slayer. Asni. Not normal. Kartek at the back. As moving into the castle. And some sergeants over here. VND. There's Vito. There we go. So. Look at this. Isn't this a beautiful view? Look at that. Just incredible. And there's a massive tunnel system underneath there as well, so you know. The keep is well engineered, to say the least. Surrounded by the houses. So shout out to the map maker for his hard work. God, imagine trying to do all those tunnels. Although obviously the designer still hasn't built doors. But you know. I mean, everything else is done, just not the doors. To be honest, you would think the doors would be rather important under the circumstance, but apparently not. I mean, you can't knock on the doors to be let in if there's no doors to knock on. Never mind. Footmen are getting ready. Moving in. The rumble of cavalry is out there as well. Grim Reaper from KOH. There's Meska. Got that helmet. Percival. Le Maladroit. From BRE, look at that. Another fine helmet as well. As they're now moving in. Cavalry breaking up the fort. Oh, for God's sake, cavalry. You just can't take them anywhere. Ding dong. So this is the inside part of it. Look at this. This is like something out of Lord of the Rings. God, all those feet marching on all those platforms probably set up some kind of oscillation thing. And so they'll make their way up here, through here, and possibly outside to here. Or maybe not. So they're now making their way in. Wow, look at these fine horses. Horsemen with the lances, just beautiful. Oh, could potentially break one of those lances as soon as he hits. Oh, that could be a friendly. Oh, flying men. Oh dear, look at them. And it looks like they've been stopped. But you can see here, the sheer crush of men is pushing their way through. And then they're going to spread out in all directions to finish off the defenders. Like over here. Now they're starting to run backwards. Moosh is now no more. Didn't stand much of a chance considering what was after him. So now they're pushing in the opposite direction. There's Duke trying to defend. Going in for a sword swipe where he can. Just lots of swords against shield noises you're hearing right now. But they literally blocked them very early on. And they're looking to try and get into advantageous positions. Archers looking to get up high. Oh dear. So you can see now it's literally like a massive press of people and they're just trying to break down shields, kill people and push their advantage. But behind them is another shield wall being built, which can then push into that press even further. Some fine fellows here. Look at these guys. ARGD, doesn't this look great? Guarding the back of the attackers. That's teamwork. I love that. That's really, really good. All their shields defending their friends. Archers getting up on the corners. Oh dear. Nomi taking an arrow to the back. Using the shield to prevent all those arrows from hitting him. And it looks like their shield wall may not hold. The sheer press of people is just insane. Look at it. It's like a sludge of it's like a river sludge, you know, basically just earth and mud and everything just inexorably pushing its way forward. And there's not really much you can do to stop it. Like water will find a way. And you can see they're slowly pushing them back. But there are still fighters defending one side as well. Down here. You can see reinforcements coming in to attack from one of the flanks. Now those guys there are in danger of being outflanked if these guys do not hold them in place. And that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to hold that flank attack in. They're pushing bodies back in there to shield wall against that attack. And they've broken that shield wall, forcing them to flee backwards. And basically having a prolonged corridor fight. And now they spread out onto the walkways. So there's more open and there's more space to shoot. But also it means that the archers can get extended position on them. But then you get sneaky guys like Traceron in trying to take out the archers. And BRE have successfully taken that round. Wowzers. Woo! And we're on the next round with Mr. Faptiful. Together with other members of FVCI. Nomi, Senti, Proton Check, Eugen, Carl von Restus. Oh, look at these fine fellows doing their calisthenics. Gotta keep them warm. Gotta keep them warmed up. Ready for the forthcoming battle. So they're doing their practice, their blocking. And they're away. So one big version of metal Simon Says. Armoured Simon Says, really. So they now make their way forward under the command of the King Grim Reaper. Look at that helmet. That's amazing. Although, to be honest, doesn't that just draw attention to the fact that he is the king? And therefore make him a target? It's distinctly possible. So, the footmen, the troops making their way up to the front of the castle. And it's rather quiet in here. That's a bit worrying. It won't be quiet for long. There you go, Timu getting the guys to hold. Yep, there's the start of the fight. Bit of murdering occurring. On the run. Pushing them back. They're trying to hit them back. Bit of shield bashing going on. Oh dear. Let's see. And you've got archers shooting from above. Oh dear, archers being taken out at the same time. And it looks like here there's hyperspace from KOH. The guy's getting set up. And a fight here on the walkway. They really are looking to push them out. Look at this. They're slowly pushing these guys forwards from backwards, I should say, from BRE. Just the sheer press of men. Look at that. Oh dear. You see more support, bit of shield walling for these guys from the attacks from the archers. The guys on the left are acting as a shield wall for the archer against the archers, so these guys can push them. But they're starting to lose in the great big huge press of people. Although if they fall off the side, they have a tendency to snuff it. Some do, some don't. But look at this. These guys locked in this position. That's a bad position for them to be in. Just battering the snot out of each other. Oh, that's a bad landing. Right in the middle of your enemies. Very bad. And as proven. So now you can see they've broken that section. They've pushed the wall back even further. Now these guys are back to back against each supporting each other And they're now being attacked from 2 directions. This is really bad for them. But you can see them continuing to fight bravely, even though chances appear hopeless. But it looks like they are being slaughtered to a man. As it's raining men. Splat. Nice landing. So we could even watch from down here. See if any more get rained down. See them jumping from platforms from above. Bodies continuing to rain. Reinforcements coming in on the bottom levels. Banners still flying. Even if the men aren't. You can see these numbers there starting to push down further into the base of the mining operation. Wow, that's really deep. Oh goodness me, off into the middle of water. And there's a ladder down here as well, so God, look at this. God, this set off my claustrophobia. Woof. So these guys, now that they've successfully pushed everybody back, they're here by the crane. Look at that classic crane. And now they're going to look at him, doesn't he look wonderful? That fine sword as well. Mass suicide into water. What's going on here? France, Captain General. Oh dear. Mountain Blade players. Never serious. Just, yeah, just a silly bunch of daft buggers, a lot of them. And splosh. Successful sploshing has occurred. He's trying to cut down the supports. There's Thomas Imac. And there you have it. 2-2. And we're on to the next round. So we're on the next round. We follow the 5 members of VSC, Wakabo, Only Luck, Dragon. And they're all led by Timu. Fine beard, sir. As they make their way up to the castle. The NoDoors castle. Maybe that's what we should call the map, NoDoors. The attack on NoDoors castle. Knock knock. See, that's the thing. NoDoors, it means you're just going to get swatters turn up and just camp out in your larder and just eat all your food and drink all your wine and mead, and yeah, it's just rude. Oh, hello. Ask from CI. Bong bong. Now moving out. There's AIGD, a Halvald. With a fine cloak, look at that. Beautiful cloak indeed. And other members. I'm Schwarzenegger. Or Zug. Are you mad? No. There's Mackay. Sweet Panda. and Basti de Nordush. I don't know, Luke German, obviously. And over here, Sir Alex. And you can see from the kill feed, the punch up has started already. And they've got aggressive. Oh wow, BRE are coming out in force already. Trying to lure them over to one side. And that's what these members of Almo are being done. And it enables them to split up the forces. Maybe pull them out and finish them off. And it looks like these guys are being roundly started on. Archers' bows are flying, and these guys are being very, very soundly battered, as you can see. And so that kind of broken the back of any attempt there. As in now, not so much of a defense here. There's older. 4, 5, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. Now they're having to back up as the attackers are pushing their advantage. Tommen 16-13. And there's King Halter. There with the cake tin heads. Moving up. Making their way. You've got to admire their legwork. I mean, just getting up those stairs while fighting. Arrow slits. And upstairs. Onto the battlements. Or possibly not. They decided to do about face. And they're making their way back. As it seems that the situation has changed. Probably as a result of these guys. Barlingkraut. Marking the position where the rest of the team have gone. Aha! All the boys getting ready. Calisthenics being done. Warm up, don't want to pull any muscles. Oh no, what's going on here? Rain appears stuck. He got caught in a crane. Oh wow. There's Greta. Nice position to be sniped. So we're following Greta. And also see what these guys are up to. There's Verox and his teammates making their way round onto the battlements. Sorry, onto the ramparts, I suppose you could say. The wooden interiors. What are you doing, Ibu? Oh dear, look at that. And that was a quick win there for the coalition. So, 3-2 in favour of the coalition versus Royaume de Bretagne, or Brittany. I'm sorry, I apologise for my inability to speak the language. As we check out the keep. The central tower. That, yes, you can get onto. That's good news. Feel sorry for the poor guardsman who has to be out here in the depths of winter. But think about the view. I mean, oh my goodness, look at that. You can see, obviously it's limited to what you can see coming over from that direction. But you can see them coming down the main road. And you can sort of see what's going on here. Another tower over here, supporting the main keep. And there is a tower over here. So at least they've got visibility of the right side of the castle encampment. Calvido out in the snow all by himself. He's lost his mates. Can't be very happy. Oh, hello. What's going on here? There's a proper line battle attack here. Shield wall versus shield walls. Archers versus archers. And this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be quite insane. Yep, there we go. Left side is pushing forward. The shield wall is coming forward. The right side, a little bit haphazard. Here we go. The shield wall's preparing. Oh, goodness me. Look at that. And the cavalry comes charging in round the back as well. Oh, look at this. Isn't it glorious? This is the kind of stuff you want to see in Bannerlord. Just amazing. The kill feed going completely bananas. Kind of amazing when you think about it. How the game can keep track of what every player is doing. Individual actions, movements. And still transfer that information to the server to update it. Oh wow, look at that timer. See how many kills you can get, or see who's left standing after a certain period of time. Or see if they can capture the flag. That looks like a flag capture. Look at them all crapping. Standing around that flag to try and hold it. Now they're breaking up. Oh dear. And now the cavalry are mopping up the remaining footmen. Got groups of archers in bunches over on one side. There's a flag holder out here. Vermito. Holding a banner. May have lagged out based on how he's moving. It's distinctly possible. We'll wait and see. Wow, look at this. There's Hubold. Bit of spear work. Oh, nice stab, sir. Very, very close. Archers continuing. There's Fenton. Fine face paint. And there you have it. A win for the coalition. And we're back with another round. The troops all moving out. Look at all these guys. Don't they look fantastic? Making their way through the wooded area. Over the bridge. And up to NoDoors Castle. Yeah, very poor design. Very poor design. So, all the soldiers, the footmen, the headless, Herman the Headless. Oh, what's going on over here? Titans appears to have got lost. He's now running a bit late. Meanwhile, Legionista, Lord of the IPL, out with a bit of random murdering. Look at that, doesn't it look great? Except when they crash their horses. And look at this, the horses, the cavalry claiming so many victims. And the guys bunching up to try and defend themselves. But they're not really bunching up enough. They really need to just create a big wall of spikes somehow. But they're in trouble. Oh, look at that. Horse goes down. Another man in danger of being hurt. It could have been easier for them to just say screw it and get inside. Amsagar sneaking around in the bushes. Who doesn't want to be face down in the bush on a Sunday night? Oh, hello, trouble. Oh yeah, that's massive trouble. Blimey, look at that. And now you can see them pushing on the right side quite heavily. Forcing these poor lads to pull back and to try and regroup. But I think these guys have got a good number on them. They've broken up enough of their number so that they can be attacked from multiple sides. These guys need to pull back a bit further. Try and regroup and bunch their numbers together to provide a little bit of safety in numbers and cover. And in their current way, they're just being separated out and slaughtered as arrows being fired from the likes of these fellas up top. There's Nyx, Kaliatria, Zoltan. Oh, somebody caught an arrow in the bonds. There's Luna. And goodness, this is who they're trading arrows with. Some of these guys taking some of those arrows as well. There we go. Fine arrow shooting coming in from the enemy. And these guys being forced to pull back. The firepower coming in and the accuracy of those archers was good. They're now going to move downstairs. Probably several levels. No, just the next level. They can get a handle on the enemy. Along the side of the battlements. So, for those of you who know, if you can put in comments, what is the difference between a battlement and a rampart? There's probably a difference. Oh, hello. Defense is in position. Benoit and other members of BRE getting set up to defend the flag. The sea flag. Now these guys are moving out. Going to be a bit aggressive possibly. We'll wait and see. They're waiting for what will be the inevitable onslaught. They know it's only a matter of time. Yep, here we go. You can see them spread out and horses getting involved as well, because why not? And look at this, they're also being blocked in. Horse over the top. Knocking people's heads off with his hooves. Meanwhile, the likes of Adalbert. Archers moving around the left side. Maybe be able to come in from here and attack. It's exactly what they're looking to do. And more moving up onto the top of the thatched roofs to be able to then rain arrows down onto their enemy. Look at that one guy, still managing to hold his bow despite having 2 arrows in it. Oh dear. And there you have it. Wow. So now the pressure is on BRE as they are 4-3. So, well, the coalition is 4 ahead, or 4 score rounds, and BRE has 3. So this last round will be BRE's attempt to try and tie it up. See what happens. So, the coalition can afford to rest on its laurels a little bit maybe. But obviously not to underestimate BRE and the juggernaut of pain that they will be able to provide. Oh, hello, look at this. Cavalry versus cavalry out in the field. Hi, fellas. Nice army of clippity-clops. And their opposing numbers appear to have cheesed it in the opposite direction. Who can blame them when you see that lot coming after them? Well, precisely. There you go, a fine shot of NoDoors Castle. Yep, it started. Here are the doors. Who's this man? Vino, oh dear. Spectator's curse again. As soon as I looked at him, he got murdered. Sorry, Vino. And now you can see here the forces bypassing the front gate, making their way up the right side, where there is a force of defenders waiting to see them, as they're all pouring down. Zorigrap or Zorgirap. The Tantau Rake. And now you can see. Oh, hello, horses. Oh, this could be brutal for the horses. And so it proved to be. Look at this. Wow. Just amazing. You continue to watch them as they battle it out. Hypnosis. Oh, Grand Theft Horsey. Managed to get himself a clippity-clop. Oh, hello. And there's Yvonne. BRE with a fine stab. Continue to follow Yvonne. Nice stab again. Nice lance work from Yvonne. Or Yvonne. Depending on how it's pronounced. Now official forces here. Making their way over. Sneaking around the side. And making their way through the village. Being shot at by the likes of Heman and other members of BRE. Looking to try and defend themselves. There's Big G. With a very big mace. You can see archers and oh dear. Archers and horses up there as well. Out comes the mace. It looks like they've cleared out most of the trouble. Bit of horse assassination occurring. Followed by exit stage left right horse. So now they're going to be trading arrows with their enemy. There's Wilbert. Now looking for a new vantage point with which to rain arrows down on the opposing forces. Here we go. It's Tancred. Nice kill. They're going to try and take the remaining shield men down. And there you have it. 4-4. Tied it up. Wow. So, as the fun round, they've gone all cavalry. And you know this is going to be a complete cluster. A total mess. But, you know, what can you do? Look, Josh A. That fine Teutonic Knight look. Does look amazing. Imagine seeing somebody like that on the battlefield. Just incredible. And so it's basically lots of riding around in circles trying to lance somebody. But look at that. It's like ants all over a cake that's just been left out at a barbecue. Just swarming. Just amazing. Somebody who was silly enough to spawn as a footman. Yep, that's a bad day for you. Some random horses around. So our friend here is looking for a new horse. Probably going to wander over here and get a replacement horse. Hopefully without getting murdered at the same time. Picks himself up a lance. And picks himself up a horse. Off he goes. Oh dear. Our Teutonic Knight has been felled. The snake head is down. Wow. Look at that. Didn't look marvellous. Oh dear, you're going to have a bad day, Benoit. Especially as you don't actually have any weapons. But you might be able to grab a horse. Nope, can't have the horse. And the horse doesn't want you anyway. See, horse is tired of your crap. Just walking away. So poor old Benoit. And the horse got stolen from in front of him. Oh dear. Never mind. Well, maybe if he stands there, they can use him to rest their drinks on top of. You know, just a thought. But anyway, this is the final round of what has been a BRE event. Thanks to the members of BRE who invited me along. Been great to watch. Been immensely good fun. Very silly at the same time, as all Mountain Blade events always tend to be, because Mountain Blade players by their very nature are a daft bunch. But also good fun. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more commentary videos. Take care, everyone.